That sucks. I guess if we weren't presented with Eye for an Eye and we were presented with Redemption, we would take it. That makes sense. I think we just Peacekeeper tap. Do we double Peacekeeper? Can we put enough pressure without it? Maybe. I guess we can't. We can just outvalue him. We can just outvalue him. But we have to draw pretty good to do that. We'd have to draw pretty good to pressure him too. Like we need tear him or something. Not to mention I set my Peacekeeper to 1 if I do that right now. It's stupid. Okay. It's not dumb. You could make arguments for that, but I don't like it. Firelands coming down. Give me someone with 4 HP. Yeah. Oh. Oh, guy. Not my Murloc. Goodbye, Murloc. He was not long for this world. There's a little hammer. Be careful from now on not to overdraw myself when I Curator, although he still want us to match. There he is. There's that cunt that we get to Kodo. Wait a minute. I guess. And then we Kodo far right. Yeah.
Do not touch.
Dismalicious. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you, dude. You getting ready to race with the reset? There's the meteor we played around. Cool. Oh, no. Oh, it hurts inside. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Now that he has Medivh out, Medivh is insane value. Rank 11, that's okay, man. There's glass floors now. Hey guys, hi Winterfresh. Good to see you guys. Had a really good run today. So far, we're 77% win rate, up from like 6,000. About to race. Now this match is not looking good. Eye for an Eye is what you want to win in this matchup, but with Kieran coming down, is insane value out of Adiesh. We're at a point now where I think we just have to Tyrion. We got to follow, man. I will play some guitar for follows. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let me take this turn first. There's nothing better here than Tyrion. Unfortunately, these guys, he's already used Primordial Glyph, and he got a Flame Strike on turn 5 out of it, cleared board. That was pretty good for him. In fact, that probably won him the match. These guys sometimes run Polymorph, but if he's doing that, he's probably going to Fireball. Okay. Now it becomes a misappropriated race of sorts. And unfortunately, oh wow, see that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad for us guys. Even that we can get through. Like we've beaten 3 freeze mages in a row that did that, but the thing is, when we equality Primordial Drake here, he has a 4/5 pop out and one more thing of Atiesh. So we have no other plays than that, though. There's nothing else we could possibly do. And we play the Drake that's on the far left because it gives them the least information about our hand when presented with 2. Because he knows I've been holding onto that card since the beginning of the game. I drew that with a bad starting hand. There's Pyroblast. Okay. And that gives him a 10 cost. Zoth, okay. Let me just sit back and think about this. How do we win this match from behind this bad? Eye for an eye is a definite must. We've got that. That's cool. But if he's not low enough for it to matter, it doesn't matter. And right now, he's got bored pretty badly. If we drop Primordial Drake, he was willing to Pyroblast it. He hasn't got 2 Pyroblasts. He might have another Firelands Portal. So he Firelands Portals the Drake, trades with one of the other one, puts more damage to face. It hurts. We could Stonehill Defender and try to find like Grime Street Protector. Tarium's not good enough. Tyrion might be too slow. We're probably going to lose, but let's just see what happens with Stonehill Defender. Sunkeeper Tarium's good. We'll take that. Now we want to play Vilefin Inquisitor first so that it becomes a 3-3 as well. And now we've equalized the board out a little bit. The problem here is I think he's got a real Flame Strike in his deck. These guys usually run 1. He's had 1 card since turn 4 that he's been holding in his hand. He's already used Meteor. It was a real Meteor. It wasn't generated out of his deck, so I don't think he's got that. Another one of those. Okay, both his Fireballs are gone. These guys don't even run Antonidas sometimes. And... okay. So we know that he's got 2 Ice Blocks in his hand. He's got 2 Ice Blocks in his hand. He was willing to trade his whole board in. We have a Consecrate to get past a second Ice Barrier, but he's already used 1 Ice Barrier. I don't think he has it. If we were greedy, we could True Silver Champion, kill one of these. He doesn't have Fireballs left. All he has is Firelands Portals and Frostbolts. But I think it's just better to Drake here. I think we just Drake. Drake is pretty good. Drake's pretty good. So is Rockpool Hunter. We just play it. Because Rockpool Hunter sets up for... you play Rockpool Hunter to the right here for Meteor. It may not matter. I have to really think about it. Also, I don't think he's got 2 Meteors. So what other decks? What decks are you guys playing? Winter? Dismalicious? What do you guys like? Do you like Paladin? It's good right now. I've got near an 80% win rate with this current deck. But it's really slow. I should call it a control deck. It's with the changes I made. But it's good. We outvalued. There's a match I had earlier where a priest drew 32 to 33 extra cards. And we beat him in fatigue with it. So he played 50-something cards and still had 6 cards in his hand, and he lost. It was awesome. So this is pretty good to Consecrate on right now. Oh, another Stonehill Defender. Awesome. Okay, so this guy has levied the value we've presented so far. We've gotten through all of Atiesh's procs with really good things. Well, the 3/6 Cthulhu thing wasn't that great for him. I do get input lag, so I need to start taking my turn now. I think we're looking for another Tyrion. Oh boy, Wicker Flame could be good too. So could Sunwalker. We still have Radengros Lightlord in our deck for some healing. I like Wicker Flame. I like Wicker Flame here. And I don't really want to Consecrate yet, but I think we kind of have to with this hand. I think we Consecrate. I think we Wicker Flame now. And, you know, honestly here, I think we trade. because I want to get multiple attacks in with Wicker Flame. Like, I don't want him... Normally, you would go face there, right? Because at this point, we're racing him down. And I would like to really get at least one attack in with Wicker Flame. He's not going to let me do that. But if we hadn't traded... If we hadn't traded into the... That's a bummer. It's okay. We're still in this. He's running out of cards. We know it's Ice Block. Taram's cool. I think we might wait in Taram's next turn. So if we True Silver down the 2-3, we break even with health. We're still at 14. And he doesn't... The only damage he has left is a second Frostbolt. He's out of Primordial Glyphs. And he's got one more Firelands Portal. So I think we're safe to do this. Because all he can do is Firelands Portal us. We're also playing in between, like, where it's good for him to Alexstrasza. Let's see. For Meteor, we tap first. Play this to the right. So we want to hold on to Eye for an Eye. Aggro Druid's cool, man. Do you run eggs in your Aggro Druid deck? Oh no, Cabal Courier could ruin everything. This is the part where you set up a carefully crafted match. We've done everything right. We've played around ridiculous amounts of value and threats. Okay, that could have been worse. It's not good. It's not good that happened, because everything he removes right now, it was a 3-3 we get put to his face next turn. Spike Ridge Steed is an incredible pickup. Spike Ridge Steed is awesome. Okay. So here's some deep theory. If you decide to play a deck like this or against a deck like this, you don't want to... I have one Murloc War Leader left in my deck, right? I don't want to Spike Ridge Steed a Murloc because that could be Hungry Crabbed, and that's just miserably terrible time. I'm going to go ahead and swing at this. I'm going to Spike Ridge Steed this. And we're just going to set up... We're holding on to Taram for Alexstrasza. That's the only minion he has left. He might have Antonidas, but I seriously doubt it. I think he's got Alexstrasza, and we're going to have to force him to make tough decisions because his win condition is whittling away. Because we have another Spike Ridge Steed nerd. Oh, Polymorph. Okay. That's a bummer, but it doesn't lose us the game. Ragnaros Lightlord is very good. Very good here. We're going to go ahead and play that. We want to save Taram for Alexstrasza because that's pretty much the only minion he has left, right? So setting it to a 3-3 and having a 3-7 taunt down, he's got to expend more spells and resources that he doesn't have left anymore. And this is guaranteed to heal our face. So we put it over here because of second Meteor maybe, which is not going to happen. And we go face, and I think he just lost. Especially with Eye for an Eye in our hand. So I don't know if you're familiar with it, but in this matchup, Pally versus Frost Mage, like control Pally, or even if you're mid-range Pally, even if you're fast speed Pally, everybody has Hydrologists right now. The 2-2 Murlocs. There's Alexstrasza. We got this, guys. We can do this. So now, you hear a power first. I think he's got Flame Strike in his deck, so he might wreck. He might wreck our board a little bit. We tear him to the far right. And now we have to really think about, do we even trade? Do we need the damage to the face? If we are going to trade, we use the Sheep because it's not a Murloc and we have a Murloc War Leader left. And we have a Gentle Megasaur to adapt our Murlocs. In fact, we're likely to draw one of those two. If he Flame Strikes, he gets to trade. I don't want him to be able to trade. And we can't Eye for an Eye yet. You wait on Eye for an Eye until they're down to 1 HP ideally. If you can get them to 1 HP and you eye for an eye, then they can't kill you. At worst, they can draw you, like make it a draw, because Ice Block can't proc on their turn. There's the Flame Strike. That's what we thought he'd have. So it was better to trade there because we would have no board right now. And now, wow, okay. If we Hydrologist and get away Kodo, it's pretty sick. 2 for an eye for eyes is not bad either. What's he even got left in his deck? He's got another Firelands. He has another Firelands. That could be bad. That could be really bad. We have an equality somewhere. So we hero power first to play around Meteor, right? You have to keep doing that. You want things away from each other. Okay. There's no world where we want Noble Sacrifice after Alexstrasza is dead. Redemption you don't want because he can just ping kill it. Getaway Kodo is definitely what we want here. The problem with playing Getaway Kodo this turn, though, is he can ping the 1/1 when we get it back. And he's probably going to do that anyway. So I don't think we play it right now. It could be possible that he plays his second Medivh Valet next turn to kill our 3/2. In which case we would run the 1/1 in, Getaway Kodo, and go face. There's the Firelands. That's the last thing in his deck we have to get through. We need it to not be a crazy minion. Okay. That's a decent body. We don't have our quality. Alright, we got to think about this. The only damage he has left in his deck, unless he's super greedy and runs 2 Power Blasts, which I really doubt, I haven't seen any mage do that yet, is Frostbolt. And he's already played 1 Cabal Courier. He could have a second Cabal Courier into something. We've already gotten through both his glyphs. I think that this is a scenario where we Twilight Drake. And then Getaway Kodo. But we don't tap. Because we get into the same exact problem as last turn, where if you tap now, then he just sends it back to your hand with Getaway Kodo. So we don't want to present him with an opportunity to do that. It's extremely likely that he trades into the Drake this turn, but he might think that. Ah, okay. He's been holding on to that for a while. All right. So Spike Ridge Steed would be a pretty good pickup right now. What else has he got? Oh no. Whew. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have more problems that we cannot foresee to get through. That's not what we wanted to draw either. Oh no, we really need... We have 3 cards left. One of those is a quality and we needed that. Boy, that might throw the whole match. So, we're going to draw a quality Murloc War Leader or Spike Ridge Steed. Spike Ridge Steed, you can always get value with your hero power this game. If we War Leader, can we afford to hold Megasaur in case we draw War Leader next turn? Or can we afford to hold Megasaur? I think we Drake no matter what, just to get it out there in the way. That's for sure. For sure we Drake. And I think we have to hold Megasaur for War Leader or Spike Ridge Steed next turn. I don't think we can just play it because of his board. This could be a misplay. I need to really think about it a long time. But I think that 2 out of 3 of our cards... Oh, yikes. I really wish he hadn't drawn that. That was a 25% chance to draw. This is... Okay, it's good if he plays out a bunch of minions and we draw a quality and then we clear them all. But it's really bad if we don't draw that and we only have a 33% chance to draw it. It's going to be a real shame if we lose this from an Ungoro pack. That would be a pain in the ass. I think we've played everything correctly. If we had Megasword last turn, maybe we would have adapted the Murloc out of ping range. There's equality. Oh. So he's got another Frostbolt. So he's showing 9 damage, 11 damage plus Frostbolt is 14 damage, plus Ping is 15 damage. And if he got something like a Razor Petal Lasher or something that presents... If he got something that presents 1 extra damage next turn, we die. But if we Equality Consecrate now, that's it. Like, we have to get everything else we do has to be won over with War Leader, Spike Ridge Steed, and then a timely Eye for an Eye. If we don't do it and he just chips face, then we lose anyway. From Frostbolt and pinging over 2 turns, I think. So I think we do this. There's an argument to be made for just playing Megasaur out after that. If you just play Megasaur there, it's a 5/4 and he has to deal with it through board. Maybe we should have played the Megasaur. There's no way it's not good this next turn. But if we had played Megasaur that turn, we could have gone to his face, put him at 1, and then Eye for an Eye. And then he's screwed. But I have a feeling we're still going to be able to do that this turn. So if we're thinking about a second Meteor, he could have got Meteor out of this pack. If we're thinking about a second Meteor, we play this first. Wait a minute. Do I need to hold this for Spike Ridge Steed? I don't think so. I think we go for it. And I think we're looking for Divine Shield. So we put this away from this. Poisonous Stealth until next turn. Taunt's pretty good too. Taunt's pretty good. Stealth until next turn's pretty good. If we taunt, he trades into 1 and then pings the other. We have a 5/4 up, and he could Frostbolt to stop it, so we stealth. And I don't think there's any way he can kill us. I don't think there's any way he can kill us. The only downside is we put him at 3 HP next turn. Actually, no. We get Spike Ridge Steed. That makes it 5 attack. We put him at 1 HP. I think he's going to trade the 3/4 into the 5/4 and ping it. Oh, no. Come on. That just cost us the match. Are you fucking kidding me right now? We won the match until that happened. Well, okay, never mind. That's fucking fuck, man. The Angora pack that changes things too. So, damn, that was a good match. Good for him.
I'm out of parts.
Yeah. Is there a world where we can get through that thing? I don't think there is. Is there a world where we can set up Eye for an Eye lethal? Not really, because he can always just ping face to eat it. You have to have him at 1 HP. So, if we Spike Ridge Steed, the War Leader, I guess we have to Spike Ridge Steed the 5/1, because this thing only has 1 attack on his turn. How are we ever going to get through to his face? If we Spike Ridge Steed the 3/3, he also can't really kill it, and then these things stay buffed. But this actually trades. This would too. He's going to ping that next turn if we don't. We have to do this. We have to do this. And I think we send this in and leave it. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know. I don't see a way to win this, especially when he has more cards. But maybe we can do something. It depends what other bullshit he got out of the Angoro pack. Also, guys, I will be playing guitar for the follow. I appreciate that. Everybody gets that with this stream. Probably have time to do it right now. He's probably thinking really hard. Let's keep thinking. We don't want to throw this match. After that, And then I think it's time for the race. We reset and we do a race. And I think we... Oh my god. We go to... that's actually... Alright. Okay. There's never a world we don't tap, right? Yeah. We could just go ahead and do that and not think about it. We put this in. You know, Ice Block doesn't proc from fatigue either. He can die from fatigue. I don't know if it'll come to that. We'll see, but we might still be in this, guys. We have played our asses off to get to this point in the game. Taranta's coming down. It would be really... So he's going to Frostbolt that, right? Does he have to Frostbolt at this point? Oh, no. Come on. Come on. No. No with the Binding Heal. We can put 8 to his face. He can just ping around eye for an eye. Anybody worth their salt. We're this high. This is pretty high in Legend right now. There's like 10,000 people in Legend right now. So we can't just eye for an eye trade this and hope that he just stupidly hits face with 12-5. We have to assume he's going to ping face. So we have to trade this. But wait a minute. He has Frostbolt in his hand plus ping. That's 8 damage. Okay. We have to do this. And we can't eye for an eye yet. There's no way we... Wait a minute. With fatigue, he kills us. Fuck. We die from fatigue. Well, that's game. Man, it was close. What a close match. And that pack, we would have definitely won without that pack. Maybe he doesn't have Frostbolt? Let's just see. I mean, he's got to have Frostbolt. Nobody runs one. Let's see if he makes a mistake. I think the card to his far left is Frostbolt. And I think he's going to ping our face first. And then he's going to finish us off with his minion and Frostbolt. And that's the game. He might be really paranoid that that's Noble Sacrifice. But either... Oh my god. Is he just playing it really safe? I guess he is. Yeah. He can't lose that way, right? He can only lose from fatigue. Thalnos. Why would you play Thalnos? Oh my god. He just threw the match. We win! We win! Yes! Yes! We played Thalnos with Umbra. Oh, and it put us in rank 15. That is so funny, man. Oh, the most hard won match, guys. We did it. The throws, the throws. Oh my gosh. That was good. My head hurts after that one. We had a couple matches like that earlier. So far, just with that deck today, we've gone. Let's take a look. We got into Legend yesterday late, fucking around. And then we had an 85% win rate with this deck today. That's insane. This is a good deck. Fellas, if you want to copy the deck, you're watching. Hopefully this is helping you learn how to play it. But keep in mind, you're going to see really, really different stuff. Really, really different stuff on the ladder for the next couple days. You're going to see aggro. So let's, real quick, thank you for following. 1 second. All right, you should be able to hear me. Thank you for following. Everybody gets a little bit of shredding. Thank you for following. We're gonna start racing. We're gonna race. Racing the legend. Put this back for now. Back over here. Put the amp on standby this time. Okay. So we get to see what we're awarded, and then we're gonna probably try Pirate Warrior for a second and see how that does. Now, I will put the deck up that we're gonna use, but we're probably gonna change it. But first, let's see the rewards. I hope you guys got good rewards on your ranks. Looks like Hearthstone doesn't want to. There we go. Click the chest, not next. Good job. All the Goldens, man. All the Goldens, cool. I would have loved to know where we would have gotten. I think we would have got to like 2,300 with that win. Or were we already there? I don't know. The Slash of Hearthstone. That's the idea, man. I'm in a band in Las Vegas. If you guys like hard rock, my band is right here. I sing, I play lead guitar, write the songs. I play rhythm guitar too. You can listen to the music for free right here. And if you're ever in Las Vegas, you can come see us. We play on the Strip sometimes. Mostly we play at venues off Strip, because that's the way it's all original music. So with original music in Las Vegas, you gotta play off Strip most of the time. Okay, we're starting to rank